All right, we are live. We are live. Good afternoon, good day, good evening, everybody. Haki Ami, the Success Scholar. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you all are enjoying the lovely weather here in the States, in the United States, that is. We're having a good little heat, and uh, I have the opportunity. Many of you have seen our tours that we have done over the past few months and last year, of course, live to Tanzania. Well, this afternoon, and I hope first that you saw the recent uh, interview we just did, but I have one participant and one of our partners that are going to be joining us on the Tanzania Fertile Ground Tour. One is in the Maryland DMV area, Sister Lisa Watford. Let me make sure I see that. Okay. And
I'm actually in Florida.
The Netherlands. You said you're in Florida? Or you?
I live in Florida now, but I'm from DMV. I'm from the DMV.
Oh,
yeah,
beautiful.
I live in Florida.
Oh, great. Okay, well, certainly living in sunny Florida and going to be experiencing Tanzania this year on the program tour, where we are very excited about the opportunities to connect more to the culture, more to the people, as well as investment opportunities, repatriation, and other business opportunities. So Lisa is actually an independent contractor. I'll let her share a little bit about her history, of course, and Mariem Mwinyimbegu is in the Netherlands, and she operates a bed and breakfast in Tanzania, and she's going to be our partner on the ground this year for the Tanzanian tour. And her father has done a tremendous job with assisting us over the course of our past two Tanzanian trips. And so we're looking forward to the opportunity. So it's just a great opportunity that, Lisa, you get to hear from an actual Tanzanian, which we didn't do the last time. So she can share and answer, questions or whatever it is that you have. But we are live on the Raising Consciousness and Capital page, the Thai TV, Teaching Artists Institute page, as well as the Teaching Artists Institute Facebook page, and my Facebook pages, and Raising Consciousness and Capital and Harambe Books page. So we're a little bit everywhere. I expanded the reach for this broadcast. So Lisa, tell us exactly. So, you're an independent contractor. You're excited about the opportunity, and of course, we were just there in June. So I know you saw, perhaps some of the pictures and the video. We tried to, engage people that were coming in in October. So let the listening audience know exactly who you are and your motivation and interest in traveling to Tanzania, and then I will come to Mariem.
Well, my name is Lisa. I am originally from the roots in Philadelphia, as well as the DMV area. Lived there for about 30 years. And when I lived in the DMV, I was in the social services profession. Decided about 4 years ago, just wanted to change. Had some family in Florida, and just packed up and came to Florida, and have been here since 2017. And since I've been in Florida, I actually started which would be considered my second profession, which is I am in the insurance game. And so that came about through me living in Florida. And of course we have hurricanes and all sorts of different weather events. So that kind of led me into my my second profession, again, was I'm an independent contractor for various carriers as far as claims adjusting is concerned. But that is more of a means to an end. And it's not a means to an end that I complain about at all. But really, my passion at some point in time is to really get back into community organizing. That's where, if you want to see me light up, that's really where my passion and my heart is in being in yes, in what's going on as far as social injustice and being involved in fighting on that front. Like, that's really where my passion is, and that's kind of like I guess maybe my armchair, what I kind of do on the side. But at some point, I would really like for that to be what I'm involved in on a full-time basis. But I am just, really excited to go to Tanzania. I have done some traveling, but never been abroad to that degree. So, of course, my first trip going abroad is going to the motherland. So I'm just, just over the moon, about that. And when I heard about the culture, it just got me even excited even more. I mean, because when I travel, I like to go where the locals go. That's how I am. I'm not a resort. Although I can, be girly girl, I still like to go where the locals, where do they go? How do they live? What I want to be immersed in the culture. I want to be able to come back and say that I've really experienced the place where I went, so that's pretty much when I, was listening to what you guys have done in previous tours, it just got me really excited. And I just can't wait, for my first trip. Pretty much a little short synopsis about.
Right. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes. No, I certainly, appreciate that the organizing aspect, of course, and that's, certainly what I consider myself as working different levels. And so expanding internationally was just outreach of the work that I have set up here on the ground, and, just keeping more options open to know that, particularly as Black people, we have to recognize, that various conditions here may not be as safe as we thought. So keeping our global understandings and awareness open just created opportunities. So historically, Tanzania has opened up tremendous political opportunities to many in the anti-colonial struggle historically. So it's just appropriate for us to be, hitting back to capture that legacy. So, Sister Mariem, just open up and share, what, your long history and of living in Tanzania, of course, early in your life, and now living in the Netherlands, still keeping that cultural connection and assisting the Teaching Artists Institute with touring there. So just open up and share a little bit about where you are.
Okay. Thank you, Haki. I don't know if you can hear me okay, because Haki, you were breaking up. Okay. So I'm Mariem Mwinyimbegu. I'm a Tanzanian living in the Netherlands. I have been here. Oh, can you all still hear me? Screen is frozen. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, I'll just keep going. I've been here since '89 in the Netherlands. I came when I was just 8, but my early years were brought up in Tanzania, Morogoro, which is up in the mountains. It's kind of like a desert area with lots of mountains. My days were spent in the forest over there, hunting with my grandfather. So my basic surviving skills came from my grandfather. Learning skills in terms of academic, that came from my grandparents. I spoke Kiswahili before I left the country, and I still speak Kiswahili here in the Netherlands. Not fluent with my my kids. My kids are not fluent, but when I get upset, I can shout a few words in Swahili and they get me. So that's as far as their Swahili goes. But I speak fluent Swahili. I'm a teacher by profession, so everything that I do comes across as a lesson. And even though I've lived here for such a long time, I still have quite a huge love for my country, for Tanzania. The whole time I've been living in the Netherlands, I've been just like collecting knowledge, collecting culture, but also sharing at the same time. So much so that recently, when my manager asked me, "What do you want to do next year?" and again, I came back with Shiros and Tanzania and Africa and unit, and he's like, "Well, I'm not African. Why do I have to be involved in this?" So I always go back to the beginning. I say, "Well, you might not want to, but this is the beginning." Life began in Tanzania. I don't know if you all know, but the first upright ape came from Tanzania. So if you all want to check the beginning of life, you should come and visit Tanzania, just so you can say, you know, I walked the same place that the first upright person, well, ape, began, where the journey really began. So yeah, I'm very passionate about Tanzania, and I'm not also, just like Lisa, I'm not a resort person. I don't know if you've managed to check out my website, Lisa, but I'll give it to you later if you haven't. My bed and breakfast is not a resort, it's not a lodge. It's a bed and breakfast more in the homestay kind of feel. So you come and live in.
Bed and breakfast.
You live in with my family. So when you go there, the people who are helping you, who are welcoming you, are my family, mainly my mom and dad, my brother and sister. My blood brother and sister, not just brother and sister in the nation sense, but they're really my brother and sisters. And I put it up. I started a bed and breakfast because I pride myself in being authentic. I can only do me, and I can only do Tanzania. Even though I live here for a long time, I'm still a Tanzanian. So I wanted to promote and educate the world about my culture. So my bed and breakfast takes you through the tribes of Tanzania. So at the moment, I only have 3 bedrooms, so I only introduce you to 3 tribes. But the dream is to have all the 120 plus tribes. So each room has a theme. So when you're staying in a room, if it says Maasai room, that room is decorated with artifacts that will teach you about that tribe. And if you walk around with my family,
that's awesome.
Thank you. If you walk around with my family, we are also intertribal, if you call it. Is that a word? I don't know. I just made it up. But we are like 7 different tribes in my family. We are not all from the same tribe. My sister, my half sister, her father is from another tribe. I have a brother. His father is from another tribe. My father is another tribe. Our neighbors are different tribes, so we don't have tribal issues in Tanzania. We all just get along, and I guess this is why we don't engage in wars as much as the other countries, our neighbors, currently. So yeah, and that's what I pride myself with. And when you come and stay with us, or when you come on a tour with us, Lisa, I'll be more than happy, and then you definitely be my kind of girl to walk with me to the areas where the locals go. And when I say where the locals go, it begins from day one. So if we're going from point A to B, you will also travel like the locals from point A to B. So there may not be a limo or a Mercedes waiting for you. Be prepared. You could just go on the back of a motorbike. That's a taxi for us. I see Hakeem nodding. That's a motorcycle. You call them motorcycles. We call them taxis. We have three levels of taxis.
Okay, I'm glad you told me in advance.
Well, we have 3 levels. We have 3 levels of taxis in Tanzania. You have level 1 is the motorbike. Level 2 is the tuk-tuk.
Okay.
That is the three-legged thingy. I don't know what you guys call it, or we call it tuk-tuk.
Yeah.
And then level 3 is the taxi, like
I
you
think
guys
they
have.
call them rickshaws, maybe kind of.
Sorry, what was that?
Yeah. But I'm an adventurous kind of girl, so I that motorbike sounds like that would kind of be my speed. That sounds, I'm especially when I travel, I like to do what I would not normally do at home.
Okay, you will do not what locals normally do. So if we're going A to B, we take the motorcycle. If you're in Tanzania and you're traveling from A to B,
I'm all for it.
In a car,
Okay.
you're not doing it the local way.
Yeah.
That's experience number 1, and the best experience also.
Now they kick it. Now I hope these motorbikes.
Sorry, what do you want to say?
Repeat what you said.
What'd you say, Lisa?
Oh, I'm sorry. It must be a delay. No, go ahead. I'm listening. No, it must be a delay. I'm listening.
Oh, okay. So yeah, those are fun ways to travel, and you see a lot, you experience a lot. The same way as if you would walk from point A to B, you see and experience a lot. But yeah, those are the kind of tours that I like to promote. Authentic tours. That's the slogan of my business, Be Authentic. So when you come to our place, it is definitely not the high-class Tanzanian lifestyle. We're just the regular Tanzanian lifestyle. So we have motorbike for traveling, not a car. My stepdad has a bicycle for going to his work. He's retired now, but he has a bicycle. So yeah, those are the kind of tours. And if I say to you today we're going to visit such and such tribe, we could likely be visiting a family member. It's not all just strangers. So if I say, okay, we're going to see the Maasai tribe today, it could be a family member of mine that we're visiting. So when you're there, they don't really see you as a tourist. They see you as a guest. And in the Tanzanian culture, you're only a guest the first day. After that, you're no longer a guest. So it is quite normal for you to get in the kitchen, start cooking. If you're a lady, and if you're a man, you might be asked to go and get the groceries and stuff like that with the guys. So those are the kind of tours that I like to run.
Okay.
You got any questions for me?
Okay.
Well, I know we do have a cook, the beanologist, that's going to be coming. So we're preparing to have some Tanzanian dishes before we go, but also once we get there to, get in the kitchen as well, and, try to create some different meals as well. So we're definitely looking forward to that. So
that will be an interesting experience, Haki, because traditionally men come home with the bacon, as you guys would call it. Men come home with groceries. So when dad comes home from work, he just comes in with fish or meat, and mom will make dinner based on what dad brought home. So mom doesn't have like an idea what she's going to cook until dad gets home, and then he brings fish. Oh, okay, we're eating fish today. He brings meat. Oh, we're eating meat with spinach today. That's what he bought. So yeah, it teaches you to be quite creative as a woman in the kitchen, and I guess I took that with me over here as well, because a lot of times I went into the kitchen and my kids are asking me, where did you find all these ingredients? We were just in the kitchen, there was nothing there. So that's the way we prepare meals. In Tanzania, just dad comes home with something and then mom makes something out of it. That's how it works.
Okay. That's interesting to know.
You have anything to add, Lisa? Can you hear me, Lisa?
I'm sorry. Did you ask me something?
No,
Yeah,
I
I
just said,
can hear you.
yeah.
It's choppy, but I'm.
I know it's a little delayed, but I just want to see if you had anything to add to that conversation. Because looks like it's going to be October the 11th, so through the 23rd, and I want to, we'll work on what day. Hopefully, we may have to leave the 9th so that we can get there at the appropriate time. So, but we're going to be working on getting tickets next month. So, definitely want to encourage everybody that's watching this. You may be considering going. Uh, we continue to learn about more and more as we go. And last time we were able to connect with one of the top musical artists from the whole East African region, Tommy Flavor. And you know him, you heard of him, Mariem? Okay. What's the other one?
Tommy Flavor?
Tommy Flavor. What's the other one name? I can't remember the real big one, but they shot a video where we were staying in Bagamoyo. So I'll send you some pictures. We posted it in the group, but and that's one thing, Lisa. We'll add you to our different Tanzanian groups that out here, but also consider. Sometimes I used to just search on Facebook, put Tanzania in, and I'll just find different groups to sort of join and like listen in, talk and listen to what different people were saying about different places where you stay, food, all kind of conversations in a lot of these groups. And it took me a long time to really find a lot of these different groups, as well as the different WhatsApp groups as well. Sometimes people just add you to them. Once you start knowing people in Tanzania, people just add you to things. So, but it helps because now that we've gone this other time, it's like everything works like clockwork. So some of the kinks have been ironed out, shall I say, in terms of just like you said, getting from A to B, and because we take internal flights while we are there, so we'll be flying to different locations and staying at different places. So still fine tuning the final stages of the itinerary. So stand by for that. So that's pretty much all I have. We're expecting, so far, close to 10, but we're gonna keep pumping it up, and I'm shooting for 20. No, but some Angela and Kim, they said we just want 15. I'm like, okay, all right, that's cool. I'm like, all right, but people want to come. That's just more work, but more fun, more unity.
But Haki, it's
Mm-hmm.
not just an authentic tour that they're going to be doing.
Yeah.
They're also going to be looking into investment opportunities.
Oh, right.
So
yes.
yeah. So as the curator for this journey in October, I've arranged to meet up with business centers in Tanzania. Some government officials will also be present. We've organized to make visits to some of the government officials, or we've also arranged like city mayors to meet up with us to just tell us what the opportunities are in the area that we are visiting. So each area that we'll be visiting will be making a stop at the town hall. And by making a stop at the town hall, we are collecting a lot of information in terms of opportunities in investment. That is the best place to start. And I don't know how it works in America, but in most African countries, especially in Tanzania, if you want to do business, you have to understand the politics and you have to pay respect to the local politicians.
Well,
That's the
definitely.
best way to start. It's a struggle when you don't make a visit to the local officials. So by doing that, we'll be getting direct information, and all the opportunities will be laid out. And myself, I have a piece of land in Tanzania that I'm also opening up for outside investors to come and invest on my land. I'm focused on education, but I'm open to any other opportunities. If you're into medicine, if you're into agriculture, just come prepared, come with your pitch, or just one or two A4 size pages of what your plan is or what your idea is, or a short PowerPoint if you want to present to the mayor while we're there. We will have a short audience with them. I don't know if it will be the whole day, but if you do have a legit plan and you're really, really serious, we could see if we can arrange an hour or so for you to present to the city mayor your idea, your business idea, or what your vision is for the city or for Tanzania, what you want to achieve. So that's, for me, that is a highlight of the trip. And the tour, the authentic tour that we're doing, visiting the locals, that's the icing on the cake. But the main goal, if we're talking about fertile ground, is taking a look at what opportunities are available in Tanzania. And at the moment, I can honestly say that Africa is growing. The economy is growing. Technology is growing. Everything is just going up, up, up. Whereas Europe or the Western world has come so far in terms of development, they've kind of like reached a standstill at the moment. But regardless of Corona or not, in Tanzania, things are still moving on. People are working, businesses are still going on, regardless whether there are rains, storms, or what have you. Business has always been going on. So I would say it's the best place to come and invest. If you look at current situation of tribal issues, we don't have any wars, we don't have any issues about religion. Maybe that's why people don't hear about us. They haven't heard of us because we're so quiet. But I would say it's the best place to put down your business because we're just so stable.
That is awesome.
Yeah, we're just stable that way. Yeah.
You know, Mariem, I'm glad you talked about that. I'm glad that you brought that up as far as the investment opportunities that could possibly be available. Also, if you are, you know, an entrepreneur, and if you're an entrepreneur or just who has, like you said, some ideas, some development in Tanzania, because I am one of those Americans who is seriously considering moving, and I mean moving out of the States. So I would definitely be very interested to see like what type of development is going on over there in Tanzania. I know that Africa has definitely been a place that's on my radar. But I am one of those, like I said, one of those people who are seriously considering just moving all together abroad. So that sounds very exciting, that there are also going to be some business opportunities that we can take a look at as well. And if we have anything that we feel like we can invest, that you know, I like the fact that there is a balance, that not only get a chance to have some leisure, but that we're also going to have an opportunity to look into some business opportunities.
Right.
Yeah, the leisure is also important because that's how we do business. You don't do business with people you don't know. Maybe in the Western world it's viewed differently, but in Tanzania you need to get to know each other before you do business. So the fact that you'll be staying with a Tanzanian family, you pick up one or two things. For example, how to greet people while you're visiting, what you should bring with you, what you shouldn't do when you're meeting people for the first time. These are all essential skills that you need when you're going for a business meeting. It's more or less the same way. You greet someone the wrong way, it could make or break your deal. Whereas on the other hand, if you learn, for example, how to greet a Maasai chief, it could put you 5 points ahead of the person who just does the Western hello and bows down like a Chinese. That's not the standard way of greeting everyone all over the world. I know in the West people like to do that. But there is, if you greet someone in their own tribal way, they appreciate
so
that.
we have someone else who's joining us.
Okay. Hello. Karibu.
Oh, Renee.
Okay, so
Renee.
This is my girlfriend Renee. She's also going to be joining us.
Welcome.
Yes.
Okay, I can't. You get the again. I'm just.
So yes,
so we were she was just basically talking to us about the leave. I don't know. Is mine choppy or is it all of us? I'm just trying.
No, at the moment it's just you from my side.
Yeah, Mariem's was good. Am mine choppy?
No, Haki, you're good. It's Lisa who's
no,
it's okay now. So it's just
good.
mine?
Yeah, you good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Are we good now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, somebody, yeah. You want to say something, Renee? You want to say something?
Oh, I just wanted to say good afternoon. I'm super excited to be here in Florida and to be able to just say hi and to come on the trip.
Yes.
Excellent. Brilliant.
I'm still in the middle of a meeting, so I just wanted to say hi.
Okay. We're all working from home right now, so
right.
Go back.
Beautiful. All right. Yeah. No. So we certainly looking forward to both of you, and if anyone else, we still have.
So Mariem, you're going to be a.
Sorry, say that again.
I was saying, so Mariem, you will be a curator when we for the trip in October, and we will. Our Haki, are we also staying at her bed and breakfast?
I am your curator when we're in Tanzania, but since my bed and breakfast only has 3 bedrooms, it can take a maximum of 8 people. And if there's 15 of us, we can't all stay there. So we might have to go and draw straws. We'll see whoever wants to come and stay. No, we haven't decided who's going to stay where, but one of the places is the bed and breakfast for sure.
Right.
But
Okay.
only 8. I only have space for 8 at my bed and breakfast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No. And several of us have seen the facility. So definitely, if however many we can get. So yeah. So that's pretty much. If anybody had any more questions, I think Mariem, you comfortable? You said everything you needed to say. If anybody wanted to look up your website or anything.
Yeah, I don't know if Lisa. Yeah, you can check.
Can you put it in the chat?
Bed and breakfast at. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the chat. Biswahili. Hang on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it in the. I'm gonna put my website in the chat.
And while she's doing that, definitely everybody's watching.
Okay, great.
Go to Teaching Artists Institute page on Facebook. We're doing some good promotion, some final strong.
Right. Come with us. Come with.
Right. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, for sure.
Be Swahili.
Yes,
B.
bswahili.com. Bswahili as in come and be Swahili. So Lisa, that's definitely up your street. If you want to live the life of a Tanzanian, then you come with Bswahili. We'll get you immersed. Check it out.
Definitely. So, well, alrighty, y'all. So I appreciate everybody. So definitely for those watching at home, leave your information here or email or text, however, inbox, Kim, Angela, or any of the Teaching Artists Institute curators or team, or Mariem in the Netherlands as well, to inquire about this fertile ground investment repatriation tour. It's going to be great. You're going to have lots of fun. You're going to learn. And most importantly, we're going to do business there and, create opportunities. And that's what Black people in the diaspora certainly should be doing. So I appreciate your time.
They should definitely, Haki, they should definitely come with us on this trip.
Yes.
Because Bswahili will be taking them to a secret island. Well, it's not secret, but most of you don't know about it. And it's even more beautiful than Zanzibar. You all know Zanzibar, but if you love Zanzibar, this place is paradise. After visiting this place that we're visiting in October, you will have a different definition of paradise. From then on, when you think of paradise, you will think of this place. I promise you. So you should definitely come in October.
Hold on, let me see. I see Angela on. If y'all
and it's not your typical touristy area, but it's beautiful. Is Angela here?
If Angela wants to join on, I just sent her.
Love it.
Yeah, it's gonna be epic. It's just this is if you really want if you really want to have an authentic experience, but also that unique feeling that you're the only one or you're the first person to be there, then you need to come in October with Bswahili as your curator, and you're just gonna be blown away. Like the slogan says for Tanzanian Tourist Board, Tanzanian unforgettable. You've seen it with Haki, with Angela, with Kim. They went once and they just keep on coming back. You don't go to Tanzania just once because you can't forget about it once you've been there. You just keep coming every year.
Yes, sounds good. Angela's in the chat. She may not be able to join us in, so I can.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
For the rest of you, there's only 6 places left. As I heard, there's only 6 places left.
Yeah.
And there's only 8 places left. Only 8 spaces available at my bed and breakfast. So if you want to be on this amazing trip in October, you have to rush and book up with the Thai tours. Otherwise, you'll be late. You're gonna miss out.
Yes.
This is the second time. You don't want to miss things the second time. What do they say? Fool me once, miss me once, miss me twice. Come on, you can't miss a boat twice.
Right.
This is the second time now. If not the third time Thai tour is going. You can't miss the boat 3 times. Come on.
Right.
So, and the one last thing. Most of you in America are always saying, yeah, why didn't the Africans come for us? Why didn't the Africans come for us? We're here now. We're saying, come back home. We're here. The boat is here again for the 3rd time with the Thai tour. So get yourself on that boat to come home. We're here. We come to collect you. Come home.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right. Sounds good. So,
yes, that's what I am talking about. Again,
see, Lisa?
And I am on my way, Mariem. I am on my way.
On. Get yourself on that boat. Get your mama, get your sister, get your brother. Come on, Thai Tour 2021, October.
All right.
Get on board.
Beautiful. All right.
Okay, I'm good now.
We are
appreciate
there.
this
There.
opportunity for both of you to share. And the King of Bakersfield is on. Thank you, brother. I assume, brother, thank you for joining us, the King of Bakersfield. So I appreciate everybody. And so we'll stay in touch and let's get ready for Tanzania
Yes.
Fertile Ground 2021, October 21st tour. So thank you all. Till next time.
Woo, Tanzania,
Karibu.
October 2021, Fertile Ground. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go, people.
Beautiful. Thank you all.
Woo, let's go.
All right.